Howdy everybody, Mr. Gallier here. Just wanted to stop in here before the video starts and let you know to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you never miss another video, and comment on what you thought about it.
Axiom and Nathan Frazier earned a rematch for No Mercy, which is exciting.
Also, it's the first time in NXT I'm seeing Riley Osborne wrestle.
Really?
The Daredevil, yeah.
Dude,
I saw him wrestle that TNA match where he's
yeah, he qualified for the X Division Ultimate X match, which is super hype.
Which is gonna, and now that I've seen him like wrestle some more, I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
This is gonna be really good.
I loved at the beginning of this, fucking, they were like, okay, if you can beat Riley Osborne and who was the other guy?
Duke Hudson?
Duke Hudson. He's like, okay, if you can beat Riley Osborne and Duke Hudson, you guys can get a rematch. And they're like, okay, when? Next week? And main event, whatever. Let's do it at the main event tonight. And he goes, no, we're always ready. That's the thing about Chase U. And they rip off their clothes in one foul swoop. And fucking, they're ready to go. That shit was great.
Yeah, and Frazier and Axiom won. They're going to rematch at No Mercy next week. It's gonna be good. I love watching them wrestle, dude.
Yeah.
And, Chase U is very clearly, I think, gonna retain. And
yeah, I think so.
I think they're good to. I think they're good as like the tag team champions. They're just very like I don't know a single person who hates Chase U.
Right.
Because they're just, they're like Spirit Squad 2.0, except people like them.
Yeah. That's a good comparison.
And this is gonna be a great match. The whole pay-per-view is shaping up to be really good.
Yeah, very solid stuff. Ren Sinclair and the NQCC were out there, and she calls it the Ren QCC.
I like that.
And she kept interrupting Charlie Dempsey. And she calls him Charles, which is also very funny. She's like, Charles is not afraid to defend this whenever, wherever, against whoever. And then fucking Obafemi's music hits.
Oh my God.
And she goes, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It was so
I was
funny,
worried,
dude.
But it was really just him coming out to say that, fuck your Heritage Cup. The North American Championship is like
where it's at.
The best championship, yeah. And then the family came out, and Charlie Dempsey's like, "Oh, what? You're coming to get, you're coming to get your Heritage Cup back?" And he goes, "The family's just here to handle business. We don't want the Heritage Cup back, but we always remember." And then his goons go after the NQCC, and then him and Obafemi just stare down while everyone is fighting around them. It was so sick.
Yeah. It was a really, really good segment.
So it looks like that's the match we'll get probably at No Mercy, or if not then the show after.
Yeah.
And then next week is the family versus NQCC in a mixed 6-person tag.
Yeah.
So a big hell yeah. We also had the Gauntlet Eliminator.
The Gauntlet was so good. Yeah, I'll let you.
And we, I think we predicted correctly. Yeah.
Yeah. We both picked Jada Parker, and she is in fact.
It just seems like that's where. It seemed like that's kind of where it was going. Like she's kind of next up to show what she's got.
Yeah, I will say though. And this is continuing with every match she's been in. Sol Ruka, dude, looked fucking strong in this match. Like, they're not, like, giving the titles and stuff to Sol Ruka, but they are showcasing her and her talent, and she is fucking really incredible. Yeah. Like, Sol Ruka, she's gonna get... If she doesn't get a championship by the end of the year, I'll be very surprised. I'm going to say that. Or if she's not in it, like another title picture by the end of the year, I will be very surprised because She's
I
fucking
wonder
incredible.
Who's gonna take it from Roxanne?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I don't think it's gonna be Sol Ruca. I think if anything, Sol Ruca gets the North American Championship.
Yeah, I agree.
And we wait like another year before she is NXT champ.
Yeah.
I can't think of like anyone on the roster right now that is like at that level.
Right.
I'd hesitate to say that Roxanne's I don't hate her as champ, but I hate her as heel champ.
Yeah, it feels very meh right now.
Yeah, so she's definitely gonna retain at No Mercy. Although as NXT's proven anything is possible, i.e. Ethan Page.
Yeah.
I'm still not over it. I don't think I ever will be.
It's so strange.
It's very strange. I'm just not sold on him. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I
really don't know what it is. I thought it would like after some time I'd be like, okay, yeah, this is fine.
Yeah. But it hasn't it still hasn't hit yet. So,
yeah.
You could say we don't really believe in him. But you know who we do believe in? Joe Hendry. He
Our man
won the triple threat and qualified for No Mercy.
Great triple threat
I
match.
want him to win.
He's not
Please,
gonna.
I want him to.
And then here's what happens. Like, Ethan Page is champion, not doing it for me. But if they give the belt to Joe Hendry as badly as I would want that, it would be a very questionable decision for NXT to like toss the championship around like that.
If they gave it to Joe Hendry now and then signed him later, like long down the road, it would be very cool for them to say, oh, he won the NXT title when he wasn't even signed to NXT. You know? Like, because Joe Hendry's going to WWE eventually.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
without
not
a-
doubting anything you're saying. I'm just I don't know, man. Like, it's like we said with the TNA, like, we wanted him to win the TNA championship, but he doesn't necessarily need to win it.
Yeah, I guess so.
You know, it's the same, like, double standard, kind of. It's gonna mean less and less the more it's thrown around like that, in my eyes.
Okay, that's fair.
And right now, even though Ethan Page isn't doing it for me, to throw it off of him and give it to... Look, Joe Hendry would be a great NXT champion. And I won't be upset if he wins, but I will be it'll be a confusing decision.
On the flip side, though, who else right now, given the current stories going on, would have it other than like Trick?
Well, I would say Trick, but now they've got him still duking it out with Pete Dunne, and then I would say Wes. I would arguably all three of those guys were at that level, but now they are very much taken out of that because they're in their own little feuds now.
Right. So
right, because Wes got attacked by Zach Wentz.
Yeah. But
so
yeah, I don't know.
I don't. The only one I can think of, and he's not even at a world championship level, is Noam Dar when he comes back, because he got attacked by Ethan Page.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's true. Not even like he's not a world. In my opinion, he's not at that level.
Right.
Ideally, in my perfect world, I'd have Trick win it back.
Okay,
but
that's fair.
Or you can do what they do sometimes when in doubt, is bring someone from main roster. I mean, again, Pete Dunne, but bring someone else. I don't know. Like, they had Becky come and win the NXT championship just fucking because. They had Dolph Ziggler do it once.
Yeah.
You know? So.
Have someone, yeah.
I don't know, maybe just to shake things up until they have someone who's, like, very clearly ready. I think, honestly, whenever Obafemi loses the North American,
have him go for it.
He's next. Yeah, he's up next. Either that or he's main roster too, but I don't know. There's a lot of ways this could go, and Joe Hendry could very well be one of the ways.
Yeah,
and that's okay.
It would just be
Like,
interesting to see what they do.
It's fine. It's just like the last pay-per-view that NXT had is when Ethan Page won the championship.
Right. I think a huge thing... we were talking about this a little bit the other day, but I think a huge thing, if they do give it to Joe Hendry, then they have Joe Hendry defend it at Bound for Glory against someone big from NXT. And maybe that's in the partnership. Again, we don't know what's behind the scenes with the partnership, but that would benefit TNA buy-ins like a fuck ton for that.
Yeah.
Unless they
Definitely.
fucking, stop making their pay-per-view thing so dumb. TNA Plus doesn't include it. Stupid. Pissed me off still.
Why don't you talk to John TNA?
I'm going to talk to John TNA. He makes me angry. Include your pay-per-view in the subscription. No, but I don't know. I think that would be huge for TNA. It would, benefit TNA with this collab. But again, we don't know. We don't know what's gonna happen till it happens. So.